You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real. As Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. New York Times had a big piece over the weekend detailing the faults and failures of this administration. What was stunning to read is how they are essentially, actually NBC News had another piece, talking about how they're basically aiding and abetting corporations, where the United States is paying for chartered flights for DuPont to get their material overseas a lot quicker and then bringing it back on chartered flights paid by taxpayers. PPE would normally be costing $5, and then they're selling it to the United States for $15. And then so how in the world can taxpayers be footing the bill to make PPE faster and be paying 3 times more?
It's a criminality at a whole nother level, Roland. Unfortunately, the Congress is not in session to be able to do the type of official oversight that we need to do to make sure that we hold the Trump administration accountable for taxpayer dollars. We were actually just talking about that on one of our caucus calls just a few minutes ago. The issue is profiteering. We're seeing it across this nation, how the Trump administration is using the private sector to essentially drive up the cost of products that we need in order to arrest this virus, whether it's PPE, whether it's testing materials, so that they can profit from this before it even hits the ground and hits our communities, draining the coffers of states and localities that cannot afford to purchase these products because they're being price gouged. It's really a sin. And we know that this is typical of what we can expect from a Trump administration. The challenge is now holding them accountable for what they're doing, because, again, they are scamming the American people in many ways, profiting off of price gouging and setting up a system through which private interests are benefiting tenfold over taxpayer dollars for essential materials that we need to save life, to preserve life, and to get through this crisis. It's really a shame and it's a disgrace. We can't say that enough, but we're going to have to hold this administration accountable. Right now, we are in the midst of this pandemic. We are still in the emergency crisis phase. We're trying to move to relief phase, and that phase is being corrupted, unfortunately, by the Trump administration.
Congresswoman Yvette Clarke of New York, we certainly appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for having me, Roland.
Every single night, we've got some of the top black experts. You're not going to see them on cable news or broadcast news because you swear black people aren't experts when it comes to this health crisis. That's why we have this show and why we do what we do every day on Roland Martin Unfiltered. Joining us right now is retired General Russell Honore, the nation's first black Surgeon General, Dr. Joycelyn Elders. John Hope Bryant, he is the founder of Operation Hope. Senator Kamala Harris of California, Dr. Sadrina Calder, retired General Lloyd Austin, Congresswoman Karen Bass, Commissioner Omari Hardick, Bureau President in Brooklyn, Eric Adams, Dr. Joseph Graves, America's Wealth Coach, Deborah Owens, Dr. Corey Hebert, Patel Salt, Howard University student, Pastor Jamal Bryant, Dr. Christy McDowell, Benja Ajilore, senior economist at the Center for American Progress, Gilda Daniels, again, author of the book, The Crisis of Voter Suppression in America. 4 stars, General Kip Ward. Dr. Oliver Brooks is president of the National Medical Association, president of the American Medical Association, Dr. Patrice Harris. Joby Benjamin, Dr. Alexia Gaffney, infectious disease specialist, Dr. Georges Benjamin, executive director of the American Public Health Association, Malcolm Nance, family medicine physician, Dr. Jen Caudle, Dr. Tashaka Cunningham, a molecular biologist, Kat Stafford. She's a national race and ethnicity reporter for the Associated Press. Dr. Wayne A.I. Frederick, who is the president of Howard University, Congresswoman Yvette Clarke from the state of New York, William Spriggs, AFL-CIO economist, Andrea James, executive director the National Council for Incarcerated and Formerly Incarcerated Women and Girls. All right, let's go to Capitol Hill. Congressman Gregory Meeks, Congresswoman Eddie British Johnson of Texas, Congresswoman Barbara Lee, Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar, mental health clinician Jamie Singletary, Prince George's County State's Attorney Aisha Brayboy, as well as Dylan Hayrie, ACLU Justice Division Strategist. Dr. Cindy Duke, she is a virologist. Principal Steve Perry of Capitol Prep. Health and Wellness Specialist Dr. Yolandra Hancock. Desmond Meade, President of the Florida Rights Restoration Coalition. Cliff Albright, who is the co-founder of Black Voters Matter. Michael Harriot with the Root. Mina McWhorter, founder of Love by the Hand. Dr. Julianne Malvo, economist, president, Emerita Bennett College. Coroner Michael Fowler is the mayor of Atlanta. Keisha Lance Bottoms, mental health therapist Yvette Clarke. Justin Gibney, attorney and political strategist, and Bishop Vincent Matthews Jr. Dr. Suzette McKinney, CEO and executive director of the Illinois Medical District. Dr. Leon Madugal, president-elect of the National Medical Association. Jana Bailey, mayor of Moss Point, Mississippi. Mario King. We're going to keep driving this thing to make sure our people are fully aware, safe, protected from coronavirus. You're getting the top medical experts, the top business experts, top political experts, top religious experts, because that's why we do what we do. Unapologetically and unfiltered. Ain't nobody else in the black media space doing what we do. Watch Roland Martin Unfiltered daily at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, or Periscope, or go to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered Daily Digital Show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.